Okay, here we are. What we're looking at is the Mu editor screen. And here is our little PyBadge. I've loaded the badge code, that program. I'm going to turn it on. And here we go, it loads and it says, "Hello, my name is Benjamin." That light is very bright, so we're going to use the B button. Tap it a few times. Oh, I'm sorry, the B button slows down the pulsing. It's the down arrow, down, which drops the brightness. Come on. There we go. Very, very bright. And the background is blue. So now that it's connected, let's load the active code. Now this is actually what's on the PyBadge. So I'm going to load the code directly. We can edit it. It's incredible, right? And then here's a serial connection to the device. So there's no issues right now, and it already booted, so there's no messages. But let's do something intentionally wrong, shall we? Let's just make a library not work. So instead of import display IO, it's going to be mort display IO. I'm going to save it. Oh, immediate error. And down here, it is saying, I'm sorry, there's a reflection there. It's saying press any key, hit Control D to reload. So if right from here I can say, you know what, instead of flicking on and off the power switch, reload this file. Okay, so it's not liking it, of course. Let's try to do it. So line 13 in code PY gives us the traceback. Most recent call, line 13, error syntax, invalid syntax. Well, let's take a look at line 13. What do you know? That's the line I took the I out of. Let's add it back, save it, load it. Oh, I don't want to load it. Sorry, I just want to save it. We don't need to reload it. So I just save it. And then in here, I'm going to do the Control D to get it to reload the code. And there it goes. It reloaded the code and we're up and running again. Super slick. Super slick. I just thought of something else we should probably look at is the code a little bit and make one quick change to this. So I have it set to blue right now as the background for the hello, that border. In the code, let's see, where is it? Right here. Customization's background color. Let's change it from the blue. So blue, the hex for blue is this line. It's 0x. So it's really 008DFF. Let's change it to the red, which is FF and 4 zeros. Let's save it. It restarts, boom, it's red. So this script has a lot of customization abilities. It also calls button interaction, which is neat. And it uses the pixel. Super, super slick. That could be fun at a conference or maybe for Halloween. If it's part of a costume, you could change it to "My name is Dracula," or I'm sure there's something much funnier out there. Maybe something more terrifying like insurance salesman. No offense to all insurance salespeople. Just a joke. Okay. Here we have the Blinka jump game written by Liz Clark for Adafruit Industries, and back here is the code. It's you can just download it from them. I won't go through the code. It's kind of long. I have not made any changes to the game. I just kind of loaded her up, and let's see. Let's hit start. So you jump, or not, and you lose a heart. Oh, there's a score here. Oh, back up. Jump. Down you go, and it's counting. Oh, it's a long jump time. Oh, how long can I stay in the air? Let's see. That's probably long enough. I'm gonna let this next one hit me. Oh, sorry, I was off screen most of that time. That's terrible. Pretty cool, right? On this one, I wanted to show the process. I deleted the code and it's sort of saying there's, it just shows the version. When I first got this, I had to update the Adafruit Circuit Python to 7.3.3. It came with like a version 5 on it or something, and nothing would work, which is normal. So in the directory back here, there's this is jump wire master, and here's the code. There's a feather.py. These are Python files, level, license. I'm just going to take it and drop it right on the CircuitPy. And as it's loading, it is done loading. I'm going to go back to the Mu, and let's just take a look at the code.py file. There it is. Put that right here. Come in. Okay. Down in the serial console, I'm going to try to reload here. Well, it seems like there's a syntax error, but there we go. Oh, it's slightly offset. We have a little character here, and there's these little blue balls. So you have jump, and you have fire. And you can use the buttons to go down, shoot them, and then they leave little, like, looks like little circuits behind. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at the code really quick, kind of in the background. I'll put in the comment section where I got these, and oh, I got killed. That's probably good to see what happens. I put in the comments section because we want to see, give credit to who wrote this, of course. Oh, and it looks like once it is over, it just is over. Interesting. There's only one level for this. You basically shoot them and collect the little pieces, and that's about it. There's a better angle maybe to see it. The screen is really nice in person. It doesn't kind of pick it up quite as well here. This last game is my favorite. It's called Vacuum Invaders. It's a version of Space Invaders. To get all these different games and programs to work, I had to, as I said before, download the latest code. There's also a lot of libraries. This doesn't have a lot of memory, so you can't really load every library. And there's also custom libraries, so you have to kind of see what it's calling for. And I'm not sure if you can see up here. Maybe I can increase the font size. Oh, I can't. But it says import, and it's to import different libraries like UGame, Stage. And when it runs and fails, if one of these is missing, it will say it down here. So you get an error message that says you need to load this library. It's pretty self-explanatory, very simple, really. So let's start the game here, shall we? Okay, so that's B is pause, and A is shoot. It's got some sound effects. You have to shoot these invaders while the ship above drops little bombs. Boo-boo-doo-boo! You won! Yay, I won! These are really example games that you can build off of. You can also use that make code, which is something I want to do next, and maybe make some of the block code, and then also take have a stab at making some Python code, or maybe adding levels to some of these games. There's a lot of options. I really recommend this. This is super neat. And right now I have the little battery pack on the back. I just kind of put a little piece of tape for the moment, but you can unplug this and just carry it around, or if you wanted, you could hook up this little lanyard. So yeah, I'm really digging this little thing. It's fun.